What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is Icy Assault, and today I am bringing you Domination on Standoff. I actually love this map. It's very close range, good for SMGs, or used to be. After the patch, the SMGs got nerfed. But you know, hey, whatever. You still make do with what you got, and you have fun doing it. Anyway, topic of the day is the December 21st, 2012, and I wanted to talk about that because a lot of people are saying maybe it's the end of the world, and I mean, no one really knows what's going to happen, but here's my honest opinion on that day. I think December 21st, 2012 is just another day. It's the end of a long count calendar, no different than the end of our calendar. It ends December 31st, and then a new calendar starts on the 1st of January. It does this every year. There's beliefs that there's a extra planet out there somewhere that's on a collision course with Earth that's going to hit that day. And to that, I respond simply, you know, if there's a giant planet heading our way, because I mean, even if it's a dwarf planet, I mean, Pluto is a dwarf planet, and Pluto's huge. I mean, in terms of size and in the space, you know, I mean, Pluto's pretty damn big. You know, so I mean, if there's something like that heading toward us, then clearly it would be visible by now. If it's supposed to hit in just a couple weeks, I mean, unless it's, you know, moving faster than the speed of light, this thing would be visible by now. You know? I mean, I'm not really sure, like, exactly how big Pluto is. But there's supposedly a dwarf planet somewhere out there that's coming toward us. I don't think that's true. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, so, on that note, yeah, I don't really believe that. Other things say that, you know, there's going to be a solar explosion somewhere on the sun that's going to send radiation or something toward us that's going to fry us. That's possible. I mean, but that's possible any day of the year, any year. Doesn't matter. I mean, that's a possibility at all times. I mean, I think it's very unlikely. I mean, yes, we get solar storms all the time, and we get hit by them, and it causes, you know, satellite interruption, stuff like that. But I don't think it's going to end the world. I honestly think we're going to wake up on the 22nd and everything's going to be just fine. Other rumors are that, you know, there's going to be a pole shift. Okay, well, that's fine and dandy. We go through magnetic pole reversals. The planet does that every so often, like every 400,000 years or something. We're not due for that right now, but if it does happen, which it could, I mean, you know, no one can actually tell you exactly how everything in the Earth works. No one really knows. So, I mean, if it does magnetically reverse, then, I mean, it's not going to do anything to the point to where it's going to kill everybody on Earth. I mean, it's not going to be the end of our world. And then you have people who talk about literal pole reversals, like the poles will shift. Okay, first of all, for that, if that was to happen, the rotation of the Earth would alter. I don't see that happening. I mean, you're asking for something super huge of an event to happen in the period of hours. You know, I mean, a 24-hour period, basically, because the 21st is supposed to be the end of the world. I mean, the poles are going to shift that day, world ends. So, in that 24-hour period, you're talking about a huge event, and I just don't see that happening. I'm more able to believe that, okay, if poles are going to shift, great. They're going to do so over a long period of time. The same as the precession of the equinoxes. That happens over time. 26,000 years that these things, I'm guessing 26,000, don't quote me. It's really late. I've been up for hours. I'm tired. But, and I'm fighting with my kids. They won't go to sleep. Like, I haven't figured that out yet. They're 2 and 3, little ones, and they just refuse to go to sleep when it's time to go to bed. Anyway, so the precession takes place over thousands of years. It very slowly moves. I don't think that December 21st is the exact day that's gonna happen, that we change from Pisces to, I think it's Aquarius that we're heading toward. Don't quote me. Either way, I don't think it's exactly that day. I mean, because what's, like a nanometer of difference between the 20th and the 21st? Maybe we won't be fully lined up until the 23rd or the 26th. Who knows? I mean, measuring that stuff is like insane, and I'm sure someone, some scientist has the ability to do it, but I don't. And I'm just saying that my personal opinion is that just like that, it takes thousands of years for something to actually happen. I don't think that our poles are going to shift in a matter of a few hours, which 24 hours is just a few hours on, the scale of, the long count 26,000 year. Come on. Enough. I don't think the world's going to end, guys. I honestly don't. I think maybe there's going to be a lot of like stuff changing. I mean, I'll be the first to admit that I believe in aliens. I believe that there's life out there somewhere on other planets. Mostly from the point of view that mathematically it's very improbable for us to be the only intelligent, the only planet containing life. Mathematically the odds are against it. There has to be life somewhere else. So I'll be the first to admit that I believe in aliens. I mean, and I believe that, aliens have come to Earth and visited. I mean, I don't ever, like, just deny someone when they say they've seen a UFO or something. Yeah, I don't laugh at them or anything. Because, I mean, I personally believe it, and it's great if they've seen it. I love watching History Channel. I love anything that talks about, the ancient Mayans or any ancient civilization, because, you're supposed to learn from your past. And history is going to repeat itself. Well, I'm hoping that it does. Because according to some of the ancient religions, the aliens came or the gods, aliens, came and whatever. They were here with us. And it would be nice if they came back and visited and maybe taught us how to, make iPhones without having to force pregnant women to give birth and start working 20 minutes after they deliver their baby. Anyway, guys, I appreciate watching this video. This was the end of it. We won 200 to 120. Did pretty decent, I think. I think I went 30 kills. Not too bad. If you got time, click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment.